think the point that I'm at right now on YouTube is the point where most people give up. It's that place where you've been making videos for several years and you don't see massive growth happen. I've been making videos for about 2 years on YouTube now, and I'm just now at 11,200 subscribers. I'm definitely not complaining about that because that is an absolutely amazing number of people that are interested in the content that I'm making. When you look at a lot of bigger channels that grew way faster, it can be discouraging at times. But the thing that I like to think is that for the number of channels we see that just take off out of nowhere and go crazy overnight, a lot of those people struggled for years. And even though I know that every channel isn't going to make it, and mine might be one of the ones that doesn't ever make it to be that big, if I don't keep trying, that'll definitely never happen. And if any of those channels that just took off overnight, one day just sat up and thought, oh, I'm not a huge channel yet, this isn't worth it, they wouldn't be where they're at today. In a weird way, knowing that I'm not there yet is actually encouraging. It pushes me to make better content. It pushes me to try and evaluate and see what I could be doing to improve the things I'm already doing. It's opened all kinds of gateways that have made me question whether or not I actually enjoyed doing what I was doing, and that's why I started branching out from just doing normal audio content. And that's why I'm still on the road to figuring out the type of content that I truly want to make. Because the nice thing about not making it yet is knowing that you still have time. Because say for example, if I just overnight made it as an audio reviewer, I'd be kind of stuck doing that forever, and I don't know if I want to do that. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm pretty much always going to be telling people which headphones I do and don't like. But that's not the reason I got on this platform. And I know the reasons I originally got on, and I feel like those have definitely changed over time. As I've continued to make more and more videos, I've continued to grow and change, but the thing is that I've always stayed here. And YouTube has always felt like home. But I really have a point that I want to get across today, and that's that this does not just apply to YouTube. This applies to all kinds of things across the board. This applies to my filmmaking career. This could apply to anything you're working on. The first year that I was doing filmmaking without having a day job on the side, I was scraping by. On okay months, sometimes I would make $700. And it took a while for that to build up to a point where I was actually living. And many times that would come down to doing videos for a couple $100 that I would spend so many hours working on that in the end I was making less than someone working minimum wage. But I kept doing it, and I kept putting all of my time and effort into it. And now I can say that I'm sitting here working on movies and all kinds of other things that I had no idea I'd ever be anywhere near putting my hands on. And busy enough that right now it's 5:18 in the morning and I just had my second cup of coffee. No, I haven't slept yet. I have a deadline for this. And the funny thing is, from another perspective, some people might think that this sounds miserable, staying up all night working on edits. But the thing is that it's so satisfying having gone through that period of not making any progress to finally breaking through that barrier, getting past the point where most people give up, to being able to have the privilege to stay up this late in the morning because I'm so busy. That is an incredibly satisfying feeling. And I think what it really comes down to is persevering through the point where everyone else is going to give up. That's why I do most of the things I do. That's why I'm still making YouTube videos. That's why I'm still working on these videos late at night. Because I realize where I'm at today with YouTube and with my career. And I see where I was a year ago. And if I didn't think that I could be where I am today back then, who knows where tomorrow could lead. So to a lot of you that might not mean much, but to those of you out there that are watching that are struggling with something like this right now, that are struggling in a creative field or in a line of work, and you're at the point where you think it's time to give up, maybe it's not, because you never really know what tomorrow will hold. I gotta get back to work. Good night, guys.